Okay. All right, everyone. So I just hope the internet doesn't give me any hassle today because we want to do a nice listening exercise today. As you can see the screen, the topic for today is kids and boredom. All right. So what we normally do before we listen to the audio, we just go through the words that are actually mentioned in the audio, and then we can just become familiar with the meanings. All right. So if you're not sure, please don't worry. We can go through it now, and don't feel shy to ask questions. Okay. All right. So our first word is pocket money. Can I ask a volunteer to read what it means and then also read number 1 and 2, because we have 2 sentences that will show you how the word is used, how we can use it in which context. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Okay.
Loredana. So Loredana, will you just read the word pocket money and then you can read from there? Thank you. Just pocket money.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pocket money. Pocket money is a small amount of money people use to buy everyday things. Number 1, he used his pocket money to buy a candy bar. Number 2, do you have enough pocket money to go to the movie?
Okay. So as everyone can see there, we have 2 examples. So pocket money is money that you've got in your pocket every day to buy everyday things like a candy bar or go to the movies. All right. So it's like small change to sort of help you get your basics or maybe go out for something. All right. So that's pocket money. Good. Let's move on to the phrase get the idea. All right. When we say you get the idea, all right? Who wants to? David, will you read that for us? Thank you.
I have one question about the pocket money.
Oh,
My
sure.
question is, what is the differences between pocket money and allowance?
Pocket money and?
Allowance.
Oh, allowance. Same thing.
Yes.
Same thing.
Oh,
Yes.
it's the same? Same meaning?
Same thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Get a small
Okay, got it.
allowance.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, perfect. All right. So who wants to read Get the Idea?
Can I?
Yes, thanks, Nimai. Thank you.
Okay. When you get the idea, you understand something. Number 1, once you get the idea, riding a bike is simple. 2, the old man got the idea that people liked him. The parents
Good.
just
Okay, can stop there. So we just, thanks, Nimat. So we're just going through the phrases here. Get the idea, all right? Is when you are understanding something. All right. Good. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Spoil the kids. Asma, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, the parents just spoiled the kids. If you spoiled the kids, you give them too much freedom. Example, don't spoil, the kids. They will become lazy. Number 2, my mother didn't spoil her kids. She made them do chores every day.
Good. Thanks for that. All right. So spoil the kids. Too much freedom. Giving the kids too much, eh? All right. Okay, Mary, do you have a question? Or do you want to read the next one? You can read. Sorry, Mary?
Can I read?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, the connection is not clear.
Yeah, I have not so good internet connection.
Oh, shame.
That's
Sorry.
why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you
Is
now.
it about?
That's perfect.
Yeah. Is it about spoil the kids or stick them outside?
Stick them outside.
Yeah. Okay. Just stick them outside. To stick something outside means to place it outside. I will stick the dog outside if he keeps barking in the house. Stick the keys outside so we can have a quiet conversation.
Good. Thanks very much.
Stick them outside. Yeah, I think it means that to throw outside. For example, if my cat doing something bad, I'm stick him out.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, you stick him outside, eh? Yes, exactly. Perfect. Thanks, Mary. Okay. So who would like to read the next one?
Can I?
Thanks, Rita.
Okay. Flop down on the floor, type of thing. Type of thing means it's an example of other similar things. Number one, he broke soda, juice, and that type of things. Old car is a bad type of thing.
Any comment? No? Okay. So what we're basically saying is we're describing something similar. All right. So when you use the term type of thing, all right, you're describing things that are similar. For instance, juice, soda, things to drink. Okay, that type of thing. So it's just a phrase we use to describe items that are similar and give you an
This is
idea
a chunk. Yeah, this is a chunk we use it very often, okay? Because when you don't have the name, the exact name of a thing, so you refer to it, what thing, that thing, yeah. And so it's important to remember this, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll say, no, you know, that type of thing. Yeah, it's to describe. Awesome, yes, very good. Okay, so our last one here, who wants to read the last one?
Can I, teacher?
Thanks. Perfect, Loredana, thank you.
They hit that wall. When you hit a wall, you are unable to make any progress. Number one, he hit a wall on his test when he didn't remember the formula. Number two, her business hit a wall when everyone left the town.
Very good. Okay, excellent. So when you're unable to make progress, you feel like you're stuck, you can use the phrase hit a wall. I've hit a wall. It feels like you can't move on, you can't progress.
Like a block.
It's like a block, like, you know, like something's in the way, like you've hit a wall. You just can't seem to move on. Okay, so you can use that phrase like they said there. Her business hit a wall. Maybe there was just a block in her business and something wasn't working out. She felt like she hit the wall because she's just a bit stuck. Okay. All right. So those are some of the phrases that we're going to hear in our little listening audio today. So what we'll do after we've listened to the audio, we will just talk about the audio a little bit before we do our quiz. All right. So I'm going to just share that audio so long. Let me just get to the audio and then we can do that. I hope the sound will be clear, but let's just share the sound with everyone.
Up to now it's clear, but now now you are sharing the screen, and so okay, no, it's clear,
yeah, I hope it will be fine, but let's just share that computer sound with everyone. All right, so you can just tell me if you can hear it.
Yes.
Did your
No,
kids work when
we
they were
can hear. We can hear.
school? How did you feel about your kids when they were in high
Let me
school?
put it a bit
My
louder. Maybe it'll be a bit. Um,
kids had to work for the pocket money, so they would have chores to do and they would get
I'll
pocket
just
money.
put the sound a bit up. I hope you guys can hear it now.
They would help with the washing up,
Can
sweeping,
you hear?
cleaning, whatever.
Yes.
They always had to earn their money, which
So
they
did you?
thought was
Yes,
really
go
hard.
on.
So did you ever
Okay,
withhold their
let's
wages?
start it from the beginning. There we go.
Like, did your kids work when they were in school? How did you feel about your kids when they were in high school?
My kids had to work for the pocket money, so they would have chores to do and they would get pocket money. They would help with the washing up, sweeping, cleaning, whatever. They always had to earn their pocket money, which
So
they
did you?
thought was really hard.
So did you ever withhold their wages?
Yeah,
You did? Really?
yeah,
You'd be like, no, you didn't do your chores, you don't
yeah,
get the
you're not
money?
having it, yeah.
Really? How often would you have to do that?
More so in the beginning, once they get the idea, if you don't work for your money, you don't get your money. And that's a life lesson, isn't it? If you
That
don't do
is
your work,
great, because
you don't get money.
I think a lot of people just assume, even me, like I've never had children, but the parents just spoil the kids, and they don't want to have the hassle, they don't want to have the fight, they just give them the money.
But you look at the difference between the Western kids and the kids out here. You can go on a bus trip with the kids out here. You can go on a 6-hour bus trip. You don't hear a peep out of that kid. They're sat there, the mum's asleep, maybe the kid's asleep as well. If you put Western kids on a bus for 6 hours, you'd have to have a PlayStation or a tablet or something. They'd be crying, you'd have to feed them things. It's a totally different way of acting.
Yeah.
And I missed that. When I came to Asia, I noticed that the kids were happier with less, much less than we have. And it wasn't until I spent the year in Asia and then I went to Australia, landed in Sydney, noticed one thing, that the people were that much bigger, but also the kids were just so spoiled, and the parents were just giving in to them.
So you think that maybe we need to rectify that situation, that we should stop spoiling kids,
Yeah, I do.
take away the PlayStation,
Yeah.
just stick them outside, yeah.
You can get strollers today with a place where you can put the kid's tablet.
Yeah, it's
Why
crazy.
can't the kid just look at the world?
Yeah, it's so funny you mentioned that, because before we were talking about potential business ideas, and I have an idea called Camp Boredom. So what happens?
Boredom is good.
Yeah, what happens at Camp Boredom is you send your kid to Camp Boredom. It's like just a camp in the woods or on a farm, and the kids come and they go, "What do we do?" And I go, "I don't know, nothing. Go outside, just find something to do."
No
Because
Wi-Fi.
yeah, because I grew up no Wi-Fi, no nothing. I grew up on a farm, and I'm really blessed. I had no idea how blessed I was at the time, but I grew up. I spent all my time at my grandfather's farm, and we had nothing to do. I mean nothing, but we had this farm, so we had everything to do. So the rule was you had to be up for breakfast at 7, and then once you finished breakfast, you had to be out of the house. Like, you could not be in the house. It was almost forbidden to be in the house unless it's like raining outside. And you would be outside from sun up to sundown.
Yeah, climbing fences, climbing trees,
Having
sitting on haystacks.
Right, having the best time of your life,
Yeah.
and your imagination is going, and you just, the little things that you would do. Oh, we're going to build a tree fort. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, we're going to do that.
We're going to stop the river from flowing.
Right. So that's my idea. I think Camp Boredom. So maybe we have to.
I think boredom is good for kids.
Yeah. How so?
Because it, as you say, if they're always entertained and always fed, then they don't get to learn how to entertain themselves.
Yeah.
You know, if you sit them in a car with nothing for 6 hours,
Right.
get to look out the window.
There's a great thing recently where Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian, he has a bit where he talks about how his mother would take him to the bank when he was like a kid, and like a bank or a department store was the ultimate space of boredom. Like there's nothing you can do. You know, like you're so bored you just want to like flop down on the floor type of thing. But you're right. Like I don't know if kids have that anymore.
No, they don't.
Where they have like they hit that wall where there's nothing for them to do.
No.
You know. So do you think that maybe we should limit the devices, the smartphones, all that kids use?
I do think you should, but I think it's too late now. I think, you know, we've passed the point where you can get Wi-Fi, internet. You know, if we took all that off the kids now, you know, what would they do? They'd be bored.
But you could just never give it to them, right?
Yeah, in the first place.
Maybe that's impossible.
It's impossible.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Did your kids work when they were in?
I don't know.
Hi.
The
Did
voice
you
is
hear? It was
low.
no,
I can't
you
hear.
didn't hear.
What
You
about
couldn't
others?
hear any. Who did everyone hear it?
Oh, okay. Probably my computer is not proper.
Is it? Didn't you hear? Because I did share the sound. Rita, did you hear it?
Yes, I heard
You could hear.
even though not very well, to be honest, okay, because sometimes the voices disappeared. But anyway, I understood the general idea, the general meaning of the
Okay.
conversation. Yeah.
Okay. It's a bit soft. I've got it on 100%, but the voices are soft. I'm going to play it again. Let's try. Mary?
Sorry, teacher. Can you make it louder, please?
It's on its loudest. Oh, shame, Mary, I can't.
It's possible to listen and to see the text.
Yes, I think what we can do, let's go over the text because the sound is too soft, eh? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, let's do the actual script, all right? Can you all see the screen? Can you all see the screen?
We can see
Okay.
Okay, now yes.
Okay. So what we'll do, because sorry, not everyone could hear the audio. I'm sorry about that. The sound was on 100%, but it was very soft. So I apologize for that. But what we can do is just go through the script, all right? So basically what it was about, I think what we should do is just read through the script.
Yeah.
Can Francisca, will you read for us a little bit? You can read a couple of paragraphs, okay?
Yes.
And all right, so you can just name Todd and Angela, all right? Conversations between Todd and Angela, all right?
Yes,
So
I'm Todd.
Okay, and then I'll ask Vladimir, will you be Angela?
Can I be Angela?
Oh, okay, Vladimir wants to be Angela. Let's ask Vladimir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks so much. Okay, so Francisca, you start with Todd. Thank you so much.
Who is Angela, Stella? Who is Angela? I haven't understood.
Vladimir. Dad. Vladimir.
Hello, I'm
Can I
here.
start?
Okay, so Vladimir, you're going to be Angela, and Francisca is going to be Todd. Or can we turn it around? Francisca, will you be Angela?
Yeah. Okay, I'm Angela.
And Vladimir will be Todd.
Okay.
All right, Vladimir?
I'm ready.
Cool. You can start. Thanks so much.
Okay. Did your kids work when they were in school? How did you feel about your kids when they were in high school?
My kids had to work for their pocket money, so they would have chores to do, and they would and they would get pocket money. They would help with the washing up, sweeping, cleaning, weather. They worked hard to earn their pocket money. They thought it was really hard.
Thank you. Todd?
So, did you ever withhold the wages?
Yeah,
You did? Really?
yeah.
You'd be like, you'd be like, no, you didn't do your chores. You don't get the money.
Yeah, you are not having it. Yeah.
Really? How often would you have to do that?
Um, More so in the beginning, once they get the idea, if you don't work for your money, you don't get your money. And that's a life lesson, isn't it? If you don't do your work, you don't get money.
That's great. Because I think a lot of people just assume, even me, like I never had children. Ah, okay, but the parents just spoil the kids. They don't want to have the hassle. They don't want to have the fight. They just give them the money.
But you look at the difference between the Western kids and the kids out here. You can go on a bus trip with the kids out here. You can go on a 6 hour bus trip. You don't hear a peep out of the kids. They stop there. Mom's asleep. Maybe the kids are asleep as well. If you put the Western kids on a bus for 6 hours, you would have to have a PlayStation or a tablet or something. They would be crying. You would have to feed them things. It's a totally different way of acting.
Todd?
So you think that maybe we need to rectify that situation, that we should...
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Todd. It's over here. Yeah, over here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I miss that. When I come to Asia, I noticed that the kids were happier with less, much less than we have. And it wasn't until spent a year in Asia and then I went to Australia, landed in Sydney, noticed one thing, that the people were much bigger, but also the kids were just so spoiled. Their parents were just giving in to them.
So you think that maybe we need to rectify that situation? That would that we should stop spoiling kids.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do.
Take away the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Just stick them outside, yeah?
You can get stores today with with the place where you can put the kids' tablet.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very nice, interesting conversation on that
Okay.
mirrors a bit the situation, the general situation in the world, okay? Because all the children are a bit similar all over the globe, and so we have the same problems with children. And so, yeah, really
True.
interesting conversation. Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so we'll just read the last of it. Sorry, there's just a little bit more to go. Francisco, we were here. Boredom is good. What happens? Boredom is good.
I think no.
Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is just finish reading to the end. Okay. Let's just read the last part there. Vladimir, will you read Todd over here?
Okay. Yeah, because I grew up no Wi-Fi, no nothing. I grew up on a farm and I'm really blessed. I had no idea how blessed I was at the time, but I grew up. I spent all time on my grandfather's farm and we had nothing to do. I mean, nothing, but we had this farm. Like, so we had everything to do. So the rule was you had to be at the breakfast at 7 a.m. and then after you finished breakfast you had to be out the house, like you could not be in the house. It was almost forbidden to be in the house unless it's like raining outside, and you would be outside from sun up to sundown.
Sundown. Yeah. And then, um, Angela, Francisca?
Yes, sorry, because my phone ringing. Yeah, climbing the fences, climbing the trees, and navigable stocks.
Thank you. Todd?
Right. Having the best time of your life, and your imagination is going, and you just, oh, the little things that you would do. Oh, we are going to build a tree fort. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, we're going to do that.
Good.
We are going to stop the river from flowing.
Right, right. So that's my idea. I think Camp Boredom, so maybe we have to.
I think boredom is good for kids.
Yeah. How so?
Because as you say, if they are always entertained and always fit, then they don't get to learn how to entertain themselves.
Yeah.
If you sit them in a car with nothing for 6 hours,
Right.
then look out the window.
There was a great thing recently with Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian. He has a bit where he talks about how his mother would take him to the bank when he was a kid. And like a bank or department store was the ultimate space for of boredom. Like there is nothing you can do. You're so bored. You just want to like flop down or on the floor type of thing. But you're right. Like I don't know if kids have that anymore.
No, they don't.
Where they hit that wall, there is nothing for them to do. There is nothing that for them to do.
No.
So, do you think that maybe we should limit the devices, the smartphones, or that kids use?
I don't think we should, but I think it's too late now. I think we are past the point where you can get Wi-Fi and it's that. If we took off the kids now, what would they do? They would be bored.
Well, so you can just never give it to them, right?
Yeah, in the first place,
Maybe that it's impossible.
it's impossible.
Okay, cool.
Wonderful. Well done, you guys. The reading was excellent. Thank you so much, Vladimir. And Francisca, thank you so much. Awesome. Well done. Okay. So Diana, hi.
No, teacher,
Diana.
sorry.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry about the sound of our audio, but actually the reading was very good. Thank you, Vladimir and Francisca, you guys, you did a good job. So who would like to just comment? What
I
thoughts
won.
do you have? Mary or Ayo? Hi.
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 Sorry. I just want to try what is reading. Practice my reading. So if
Shame.
doesn't have time, it's okay.
We haven't got time, unfortunately, because I
It's okay.
wasn't banking. I'm so sorry, but
Yeah.
the audio wasn't working very loudly today, so that's why we actually had to read the script. So normally we would have just listened to the audio today. So unfortunately, we won't have time to reread it, but I hope that you all basically understood the gist of our reading today. Well, our audio is supposed to be an audio. Basically, it's about kids and boredom, as you can all see. Yeah, what's gonna, when we look at the difference, like the lady spoke there, she said one thing she noticed between the kids, Western kids, and also the difference between Western kids and Asian kids. The Western kids had to be entertained all the time. They had to be fed, they had to have a phone or a laptop or something to keep them entertained. Whereas the Asian kids, they could actually sit on a train or bus, quietly sit on the bus and just look out the window or maybe just fall asleep. They didn't have to be constantly entertained. So I think it gives you the idea of our westernized children. Kids of the Western kids are maybe a little bit spoiled. They always have to have stuff to keep them busy. Any thoughts on that? Any comments?
Yeah,
If we
you are
think
right,
about,
Stella. Yeah, you are right, because boredom in some point of view is also a creative attitude, a creative skill, and so we have to cultivate it, and sometimes we have to improve it, because when a child above all is a bit bored, he or she can invent, can go on fantasy, can dream, can plan, can do a lot of things. Okay, so I think that this conversation was interesting. I don't agree with the last part of the dialogue, because I think at the moment it's no more possible to teach the children to use the tablet or the phones or things like that, because they are so part of our life. But we have to teach them how to use it with intelligence, with balance, with equilibrium, because you can do a lot of things using this kind of technological devices, but also these devices could also be very, very dangerous and very negative,
yes,
above all with this, the limit of the age of young generations. Okay,
right,
because they are not so strong, don't have experience, they are fragile, even
right.
though they think to be very strong and very powerful. Actually, they don't have this kind
They
of
don't know.
yeah.
Exactly. So we have to guide them. So we're
Yeah.
basically at the stage, Rita, I agree with you. It's too late to not give it to them at all, but
Yeah.
it's not too late to be strict and put those boundaries in. Okay, even with little ones, put
Yeah.
those rules in so that they have their rules that they need
Yeah.
to obey and they need to work with, because
Yeah.
when they are little, they're inexperienced, like you say, they don't know any better. So it is up to the parents to make those rules, put the boundaries in. Hey, absolutely. Any other
Yeah.
comments? Anybody else want to comment before we go on to our quiz? Mary?
Yes, it is about the children that it is spoiled children, and I think
Yes.
that's how they use Wi-Fi, how they are using the internet connection, and what to do. They are talking conversation. Their conversation is that how maybe to discuss how to stop, as there is a phrase that so as we cannot stop the children, but they are using new technology, and
Yes.
also he has
Shame.
the
Sorry,
talker
Mary.
speak about his time that he said another time he didn't have no Wi-Fi, he didn't use any internet,
Okay.
and also
Okay. I can't hear you.
he said
I'm so
that
sorry.
he didn't have no Wi-Fi.
Sorry, Mary. We
Didn't
can't hear
have
what you're saying. I'm so sorry. I don't know if anybody else can hear.
we worked in farm and we
Okay. Thanks, Mary. Sorry, man. Your sound was a bit bad. Sorry about that. I didn't get all of it, but we're just going to give somebody else a turn. Can you hear me? Oh, shame. We can't hear you. Sorry, the sound is so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to give somebody else a turn. So sorry about that. Sorry, it was very bad sound.
Mary,
Okay.
please, Mary, your voice is not clear for
Sorry,
us.
we can't hear. Can we give somebody else a turn? Who's our leader? Our leader?
Hello. How are
Hi
you?
there. Sorry. Fine, and you? How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Thanks.
Good.
Oh,
Welcome.
thank you.
Do you want to say something before we start the quiz?
Yeah, sure.
What are your
I think,
thoughts?
well, I think Angela strongly believes that boredom is beneficial for children. And, when children are bored, they must think and use their imagination.
Yes.
They learn to play by themselves. And today, many parents give children phones and games so they don't let them be bored. So this is not good, in my opinion. At the end, boredom helps children learn and be creative. It is a good thing for them.
100%. 100% agree with you there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Awesome.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you for that. Very good point. I'm going to actually move on to our little worksheet now before we run out of time. Okay, so I'm sorry we can't carry on talking, but we are going to do a little worksheet now. Okay. Just to get onto our questions before we go. Thanks, everyone. Let's go down to the questions and then we can carry on with those. Can you, there we go. Can you see the screen? All right, so there's our quiz. Okay, we're going to check on our vocabulary that everyone understood the vocabulary today. I would love to carry on talking, but yeah, I also would like to just check our vocabulary today as well. So number one, Vladimir, would you like to answer for number one? What would we put in there?
Oh, okay, I switched the equipment and okay, I'm ready. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. If you are spoiling your kid when you are
Spoiling.
forcing negative. I think it's only one word in the list. If you're spoiling, yeah, it's actually continuous. If you are spoiling your kid when you are enforcing negative behavior on them.
Very good. So the key word there is spoiling. Thanks, Vladimir. Okay, great. Number 2. Diana?
Yes, teacher. Number 2.
Thank you.
She likes purchasing bracelets, chokers, and that type of thing.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you so much, Diana.
My pleasure.
Number 3. Thank you. Number 3, Loredana?
The investigation after almost a decade. Hit a wall.
Yes, hit a wall. So they weren't making any progress, eh? So when you hit the wall, you're not making any progress. Okay, good. Thank you. Number 4. Our leader?
I always keep enough pocket money to get me through an emergency.
Very good. So pocket money there. Let's put that in. Oops, sorry. Pocket money. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. Number 5, Asma.
Yeah, okay. He will take you outside if you don't behave probably. Stick.
So it's stick. Very good. So we can see how we use these words, eh? Number 6, last one. Diana?
Number 6. It's hard to get behind the nationwide outage. It's hard to get the idea behind the nationwide outage.
Very good. The idea. Okay, good. So we can see how we use these little phrases, eh? Any questions so far? Everybody clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, awesome. Great. Okay, Leon, we're going to answer some questions on the actual interview. So number 1, when did she withhold her kids' wages? Yes, go for it.
Yeah. When did she withhold her kids' wages? B.
Yes.
When they didn't do their chores.
Absolutely, eh? Yeah, so if you don't work, that's the principle behind the whole idea. The principle is if you don't work for something, you don't get any money for it. Okay, so that's the whole idea of sort of withholding their wages because they're trying to teach them that principle. You got to work for your money. You got to do something, eh? Okay, good. Number 2, Abdulaziz, welcome.
Yes, welcome, teacher.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, welcome. Nice to meet you again, teacher.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you. When did she notice in Sydney? A, the kids are spoiled.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. There is another answer. Can you believe it? There's 2 answers on this question. What else is there? One more. There were 2 points here.
The people are big.
Diana, what's the other one?
The people are big.
Yes, the people are big. That was the other point. Excellent. Thank you. All right. So number 3, Loredana.
And number 3, what do Western kids do on a 6-hour bus trip? Eat. Number
Yes,
C.
they eat. Absolutely, eh? So we saw the difference between Western children and also the Asian kids. Can you remember, Loredana? The Asian kids were more calm, eh?
I remember that Asian kids are more quiet and sit down quiet. So, like my children, Western kids, so really eat or sing everything.
Yes, yes. Thanks for sharing that. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Vladimir, would you like to answer number 4?
What did he do on the farm? Letter C, go outside.
Go outside. Well done. Okay. So that's the key word here, outside. Because our kids are always inside. Yes. Okay, so number 5. What is the ultimate place of boredom? Lida?
Yeah, it is B, a department store.
Excellent. So there we go. That's B. All right. Thank you so much for your participation. We've got a few minutes left. So if you guys have any further thoughts or any questions, please just, if you're not clear on anything, let me know. But yeah, the vocabulary was pretty straightforward today. Diana, do you have any thoughts?
No, teacher, sorry. Forgot.
No, okay. No problem, no problem. Any questions? Is everyone clear? Lida, do you have anything? I saw your hand was up.
No, thank you. Everything
No,
is clear.
okay. Okay, awesome. Vladimir, do you have anything? Any questions or any comments?
I have actually 2 questions. Is it Boredom or Boredom? And another question, why it's called Boredom? Because actually I translated it means that it's something not interesting.
Okay. All right. So the first question, you want to know the pronunciation. Boredom. Boredom. Okay, that's the pronunciation of the word boredom. And I didn't get
Boredom.
Boredom. And then what was your other question?
I use an online dictionary and translated these words that it means like a feeling of when you're boring.
Yes. Yeah. Nothing to do, eh? The brain is, yeah, you got nothing to do, looking for something to do, eh? Boredom.
And
Okay.
I just saw in the text it's a phrase camp boredom. Boredom. So it means
Yes.
it's not the opposite meaning. It means like like a kingdom of boredom. I don't know. What's it, a joke or it's about real camp?
Actually, you know what? It is. He was actually joking about it. He said it's a dream that actually he would like to one day maybe open this camp, and he'll call it Camp Boredom, and he'll just let the kids entertain themselves. Because he actually grew up on a farm, so he wants to have this camp where you just put the kids outside and just let them use their imaginations and actually entertain themselves with no computers, no phones, just be outside and have fun with other children and actually communicate in person with children. So it's actually a cool idea to help children to communicate and socialize.
Yeah.
Diana?
Can I say something, teacher?
Yes, sure, Diana.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher. Before leaving the class, I would like to share a little bit about the passage that you shared. Thank you, anyways. Yeah, I just want to say that in one side, I think it's very important to make our kids are busy due to their ages, of course, like to avoid any, to give them the opportunities, the space to think, or even to imagine something, to make them creative, right? But nowadays, I have seen a lot of parents are disappointed about the children because they are busy with their smartphone or devices instead of, you know, doing something creative action or something like that. So yeah, for those who are parents or younger parents, pay attention about your kids. Actually, that's all. Thank you.
True, Diana, so true, eh? Thank you for that thought. Yeah, let's rethink the use of technology. Look, like we saw at the end, it's going to be impossible to take it away completely. Okay, not give them anything, because it's part of our world now. It's part of what we do every day. It's part of our lives. But let's just put in those boundaries and help our little ones, like we said earlier, and also try and be more creative and try and get our kids to be more outside. I don't know, just a thought. Let's try and get them more into nature. Let them use their creativity a little bit more outside. Vladimir, you got a thought? Vladimir? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. His hand is up. I thought he... Oh.
Listening. I mean, you mentioned a question that kids have to spend more time in the nature outside the houses. Yeah, actually, I have. I mean, multiplied problem because I have several kids, and they are in different ages. That's why it's very hard to restrict somebody. In particular, you have to do it in the same way and start to blame why these children do not do his own task, and you punish him in such a way, and we are done our part that we want to play, and then they play. So you can't separate family, you know, to provide them different houses, different houses. That's the problem. And as for me, yeah. But anyway, there is.
It's challenging, eh?
Yeah, but I read many articles, and they said there is not proofs, scientific proofs that it harms your children.
Yeah, but okay, look, it doesn't harm your child. I wouldn't say harm them, but yeah, let's just sort of have a balance. We'll close with that thought today. Let's be balanced. Everything in moderation, as they say. Eh? It's just something to think about. So we'll try as parents to be a little bit more balanced. Maybe have a little bit of outside time, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, sort of be balanced in everything. But yeah, I wish we could talk more on the subject. It's actually a very good, interesting topic, but we've run out of time, unfortunately. But thank you to everybody, and it was nice to meet Rita. It was my first time meeting Rita today. Thank you, Rita. And thank you, Francisca, for the beautiful reading. Thank you. Nice to meet you today. And Vladimir as well. Also, I haven't met you before. First time today. Thank you so much. And there were a couple of other people as well. I'm sorry I can't remember everybody, but yeah, it was an awesome class, and I appreciate the participation. So sorry about the audio that didn't want to work properly today. I'm sorry about the sound. But yeah, it went okay. At least we got the lesson behind us today. So thanks again, and I hope you will all join next Tuesday again. Have a wonderful day further. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, teacher.
Thank you, Stella.
Have a
Bye,
good week.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye. Have a good week. Bye.
Good week.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, looking forward to meet with you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Next week, we'll see you again. Bye.